name's Jack, and I'm here with my daughter Ellen and my son Andrew. We're here from Holden, Massachusetts, and we've invented our robot Techno trousers. It's a hydraulically powered bot with a spring-loaded lance with roughly 8,000 pounds on the lance. And we're here to have a lot of fun, and we are.
Hi, we're from Team Juggerbot. This is Tom and Sharon, and I'm Chris. We're here for pleasure. This is Rosie the Riveter, and she's all business.
Riveter, stand by.
There's Jack Kurtz driving for Techno Trousers, and there is Tom Veretti driving for Rosie the Riveter. And with a changing of the guard, Matilda's first appearance tonight. And joining Matilda in the corner patrol zones will be the ever-present Dead Metal.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Here we go, Rosie up against Techno Trousers. We haven't seen that spike working yet, but he's lining it up just perfect. Look at that. Well, I don't know if that was 8,000 pounds of pressure, but there was something coming out of it. Rosie has got her idea that she's going to have to stay well away from that spike, which doesn't seem to have recoiled, and it doesn't seem like it has much lateral strength either, as Rosie comes in from the side. Rosie the Riveter with four-wheel drive pushing power pushes Techno Trousers straight across the arena. Poor Techno Trousers. And Matilda's taking advantage of it. Matilda with that chainsaw tail coming into the corner patrol zone and letting Techno Trousers know it ain't a good place to be. And Dead Metal comes in and gets in on the act too. He was right out of his corner, pushing Techno Trousers right into that spinning disc trigger in the middle of the arena, while Dead Metal with that saw going right down into Techno Trousers. Oh, these poor guys. Well, it was by luck they survived the last round. Jack Kurtz better get his driving skills together, because it looks like Rosie has got the upper hand in this bout. There's still a little power left in Techno Trousers. I don't think much in the way of weaponry is going to be used here for them, but Rosie is putting him to the test as Rosie just rams from arena wall to arena wall. Poor Techno Trousers, till they are incapacitated. And Dead Metal is going to make sure, because poor Techno Trousers was in that corner patrol zone. Now Dead Metal with the pincers and the saw pulls him out to the middle of the arena, and Jack Kurtz is trying to figure out what he can do now. There's Rosie dropping right into the side of Techno Trousers again. Well, that weapon really didn't have too much of a show here. As Rosie the Riveter backs Techno Trousers into that pit trigger, it looks like Rosie's got company on her back. As Techno Trousers and Rosie goes a little closer to the pit, the audience knows what time it is. As Rosie is backing Techno Trousers into that pit, but he looks too big to fit. Or not. That's as good as it gets, and Rosie goes through.
C.
Well, another riveting performance by Rosie, putting Techno Trousers down into the pit, kind of beating the pants off him, you might want to say. And we're going to have a word with all the Riveteers and find out what went down in the arena floor. Okay, I'm here with Techno Trousers and Rosie the Riveter. Now, I gotta tell you, when I saw that hydraulic dart, I had reason to believe that it might not be effective against a machine of destruction like Rosie, and apparently it wasn't.
Well, we had high hopes. It's pretty esteemed competition we're against today, but we're going to go back and we're going to be better.
Okay, now your dad obviously let you down. Do you still like him?
Yeah.
Okay, you still like him. Okay. Now, usually it's Chris doing the driving, or at least sometimes, and today I got to say, you looked a little bit tentative in the very beginning. Were you afraid that maybe a devastating defeat for Techno Trousers might adversely affect these kids and lead them down an avenue of despair for the rest of their natural lives?
Well, I can't really be held responsible for what happens to them later in life, but I just wanted to go out there and have a good fight, and we need to preserve a little bit our robot for the next fights, and if we can also leave someone for the something for the opponent, then they can go have some more fun with their robot too.
All right,
so.
cool, very well done, very humane of you.
Well, thanks.
Chris, I noticed that Rosie is very effective at utilizing the arena's walls to really punish, to use as a battering ram. Will that come into play when you make your way to the finals?
Absolutely.
All right, we don't want to give too much of the strategy away. You look confident, you got reason to be, because you beat the pants off of Techno Trousers, but they all did a great job. Let's hear it for the Roboteers.
Well, there it is. Techno Trouser suspenders get